This will be another battle where I let the random number generator pick the faction for me. And so far I've been lucky with my faction picks. I got Baktria against akiles999, who is commanding Rome. Now I am beginning to develop a theory that is along the lines of the likelihood of an opponent dropping increases exponentially if he both has a strange build, a somewhat spammy build, and if he has numbers in his name. Those are all indicators that you might see a drop when the build doesn't bring him a quick victory. So already on Carthago here I am a bit curious as to what's going on when I see this unit of Equites in a scouting position up here. Now it's not the worst of ideas to scout from this position. Usually you'll see two armies rush up here and then just go straight at each other while trying to get some flanking done. But I'm in for a surprise here. I'm kind of expecting my opponent to have pushed up with a lot of infantry here, but my horse archers are coming over the hill, these guys are coming over the ridge, and I see 4 Equites rushing towards me, and I just get a glimpse of 5 war dogs and some auxiliary Balearic slingers, but those guys are far away, so I'm just going to pull away my cavalry, and he's obviously going for my horse archers here. And being in this formation is going to present a beautiful long flank for me to charge my Baktria noble horse into. So I'm starting to kind of set up the trap. I'm fully expecting my opponent to pull away, because this is a terrible engagement for him. However, he's moving into the range of my heavy shot, he's moving into the range of my Thuria spears, so I'm going to just charge in with my Baktria noble horse. They are very capable units, able to take care of these Equites. And I'm able to trap 3 of his Equites on the charge here and killing quite a few of them. Running away with my mercenary Scythian horse archers while I'm pouring fire into these Equites with Thuria spears. The Equites are turning around, he's disengaging his units pretty soon, but the Thurios are pouring javelins into the mix, probably doing some friendly fire, but not too worried about that. These Equites are just stopping in front of my Thuria spears here and getting massacred by javelins. And the reason they stopped was because these Baktria noble horse got into the mix. So Baktria noble horse didn't really lose much, but killed a whole lot of Equites. 1 unit of Equites completely gone. So for some reason, instead of withdrawing, he is going to keep trying to get to my horse archers. I have no idea why he thought that was a good idea, but he apparently did. This allows me to get more javelins in as he's moving into wedge formation. I'm just going to kite away with my Baktria noble horse. The Thuria spears have killed quite a few horses here. So another unit wavering, and missiles are still pouring in, decimating the Equites. This unit is wavering. So now I'm deciding to just conserve ammunition. I'm going to move away with my missiles and let these noble horse deal with the Equites. Conserve my missiles for later. Here my opponent has 5 war dogs, 3 mercenary Balearic slingers, and a first cohort, 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 a hastati, and another hastati, Legatus General. So a very strange build. Probably expecting a lot of skirmishers and horse archers with this, and this to take care of any spear units. His last 2 cavalry units are gone, and now my opponent is in trouble. I have basically lost nothing. I've lost no horse archers. I've lost a total of 7 Baktria noble horse, and my opponent lost 4 full units of Equites. So very bad engagement for him. Now these war dogs can be quite nasty when getting into light units. My opponent moves his guys into Testudo to take less missile fire, and I put these scale Thori hoplites here for just presenting a wall of heavily armored units to stop these war dogs. The war dogs can't really deal with the armor here, and and they're also attacking uphill, and these auxiliary Balearic slingers, they can fire all day at my scale thorax operates. I won't mind. So here come the war dogs, 5 units of war dogs, straight into my scale thorax operates, and yep, not really going to be able to get too many kills here. Light cavalry units or light archer units, they can do some damage too, but scale thorax operates, they won't really go down quickly against this. Sending the horse archers around to kill his general, just ignoring the Balearic slingers for now. They are probably firing both at doing some friendly fire to these dogs and firing at my scale thorax operates. Sending my Thurio spears to the flank to delay the main engagement a bit, moving my guys into phalanx and pulling away, moving my Baktria Peltas into position. His general, his legatus, is dying quickly to heavy shot. Following me with all of his infantry here. Here you can see I'm trying to tire out his units before the main engagement, make them increase their fatigue levels, constantly keeping them on the move by presenting a target and moving away with units that aren't crucial. My Baktria noble horse are going to go into his auxiliary Balearic slingers. General is dead, so I'm opening up here. So he will try to push through with some of his units. Some of his units will get stuck on my scale thorax hoplites, while some of them will be able to break through. And the units that are able to break through, I'm going to deal with by throwing javelins at them with these Baktria Peltasts and charging them with my Baktria Royal Cavalry that is currently hidden behind the hill. So first cohort pushing through here, going to focus fire on them, killing quite a few of them. Here come the horses. More javelins pouring into the first cohort, quickly getting annihilated. And when they have taken a lot of damage, I'm going to send my Baktria Royal Cavalry in for a downhill charge, hitting pretty well and smashing through 2 of these units, getting quite a few kills on the charge, and my opponent has had enough, so he drops from the game. And well, probably not coincidence. So my theory stands: the stranger the build, the more spammy it is. It isn't really spammy, it's just strange. And the more numbers there are in your opponent's name, the more likely it is that you will be able to that you will see quit. So I didn't really get to kill too many of my opponent's units here. Scythian horse archers did okay, Baktria noble horse did okay, but other than that I wasn't really able to finish the job. So GG, I guess, and I'll see you again on the battlefield. And by the way, I will continue to try to use random, let a random number generator decide my armies, because it's kind of fun and unpredictable. So I'll see you again.